I'm Buck Beal. I am Rodeo Director at Palm Springs, California.
I'm Jim Golden. I've been involved since 1985 throughout Texas and Oklahoma Gay Rodeo Association, now into California. Been a member of GSGRA in Palm Springs, California since 2000s.
Ken Smith. I'm the president of the Palm Springs chapter of the GSGRA Palm Springs chapter.
And GSGRA stands for?
Golden State Gay Rodeo.
My horse's name is Cecil, and I bought him last October, and I just moved to Palm Springs about a year ago, retired, and getting another horse after almost 30 years was on my bucket list, so I bought him up in Bakersfield, and
I want my queer TV.
Hi, after Carrie, I want my queer TV.
We want our queer TV.
I am Christina Applegate and I want my queer TV.
I am Katie Segal and you are watching Tinseltown's Queer from the Playboy Mansion. I mean, how cool is that?
It's very cool.
We're at the Playboy Mansion.
Well, welcome.
high school sweethearts, and I met her at a rodeo in high school, and we were married for a little over 10 years, and still friends, and yeah, she's a horsewoman still, and we're still in contact. Yeah.
That almost sounds like the first half of BROKEBACK Mountain.
I relate to BROKEBACK Mountain.
I was going to say so. Yeah, that must have been an emotional movie for you to watch.
It was touching. Yeah, it was nice. Good.
PromoHomo.TV is all about empowering you, our communities, and our world. For their support of PromoHomo.TV, I wish to thank my sponsors. DAP Health. I've been a grateful client of DAP Health for more than a decade. One of their value statements, we welcome all people, period.
Nothing like the city we're at. That's tired of the running.
Willie's Modern Fare, 1501 Uptown Gastropub, and 849 Restaurant and Lounge. 3 restaurants, unlimited flavors. Shouting out to my media partners, Pink Media, amplifying PromoHomo.TV across the Twitterverse with their hashtag I Love Gay campaign. David Perry and Associates, a PR and marketing firm. GayDesertGuide.lgbt. And KGay 1065 Palm Springs, available worldwide. Ask your smart speaker to play KGAY. And last but not least, the PromoHomo.TV superstars who voluntarily subscribe to the free content at PromoHomo.TV for as little as $1 a month. Join them at patreon.com/PromoHomo.TV. Meet many of them at PromoHomo.TV/superstars. Now here's how you can step up to the plate. To find out how you can help me empower you, our communities, and our world, visit PromoHomo.TV/empower. Thank you.
I'm Buck Beal. I am Rodeo Director at Palm Springs, California.
I'm Jim Golden. I've been involved since 1985 throughout Texas and Oklahoma Gay Rodeo Association, now into California. Been a member of GSGRA in Palm Springs, California since 2000s.
Ken Smith. I'm the president of the Palm Springs chapter of the GSGRA Palm Springs chapter.
And GSGRA stands for?
Golden State Gay Rodeo.
My horse's name is Cecil, and I bought him last October, and I just moved to Palm Springs about a year ago, retired, and getting another horse after almost 30 years was on my bucket list, so I bought him up in Bakersfield, and he's a registered quarter.
This is Bartender. This is my mount. I don't own him, but this is the one that I ride all the time. And we've been good buds for a number of years, and I just love him. And how pretty he is, too. You know, many times we'll go for moonlight rides under a full moon.
I love that.
He glows. And in a climate like Palm Springs, where we have so little humidity, you know, the sky always is clear. And boy, I tell you, you've got those big moons at those certain quarters of the year. This guy just, he just shines. And I love it.
And who have we here?
This is Dancer. She's a new one to my two horses. She's my second horse. I just got her in October. And we're going to see what she's going to do this year on the circuit.
Right now the arena is set for poles. And this is a slalom course. Actually, here's our next rider just coming in. And what in competition, you'll enter through a gate, run out to the far end, slalom in, turn, slalom back, and come back. This is one of several speed events. So as the name suggests, the man or woman who does this the fastest probably will win the buckle if you do it consecutively over 2 days.
I thought that was your horse, Ken.
We operate under the rules and sanctioned by the International Gay Rodeo Association. We produce 13 rodeos every year.
I find that gay rodeo is very interesting, and I love to ride. And I'm not like some of them that think they must win all the time. I go to have a good time, see my friends, and that's about it.
My horse is a 7-year-old quarter horse. He's new. I've had him probably about a year and a half. So he's great. Love him.
Living the life and loving the life.
what makes the gay rodeo a little bit more special from a traditional rodeo is that we include as many as 14 events. Now 15 this year because we just introduced a new one. Significantly, among those extra events, they're camp events. And they're an awful lot of fun. You've got wild drag, you've got goat dressing, things of that nature. We also extend those and make them available to the general public. They come in, they do these things, stuff they've never done before. I mean, imagine getting out there in a working arena somewhere with cowboys and cowgirls, and you're actually hands-on with an animal doing this stuff. They go home, they tell their friends, our attendance goes up the next year.
How long have you been engaged with horses? Your whole life?
Probably say about 50 years.
I went to Houston, Texas, to actually it was the second gay rodeo ever in Houston in '84, I think it was.
I was living in Long Beach and come down to Palm Springs and golf, and ran into Steve Guidry at an open house. He's a realtor here, and told me that he and his partner were in the Gay Rodeo Association. Said if you move down here, to join us. So I did.
It's phenomenally successful and everybody has a lot of fun. Everybody likes to make a big splash.
So I've always loved it. I've done it all my life as far as the horse part. And then the gay rodeo thing I started about 12 years ago in Colorado, and then moved here and continued on. So it's great. It's a great sport, great hobby, good friends. It's a lot of fun. That is Kansas City, I think.
And that's for best in
what? Was steer decorating. It's old, but it's my favorite buckle, so I always wear it.
It's quite a beautiful buckle.
Thank you.
How long have you been involved with horses in your life?
Very young, since a teenager. I used to work cows. I'm originally from Texas, and used to work cows and rode a friend's horse, Rowdy.
I'm a New Englander, born in the great state of Rhode Island.
And were you raised on a ranch or around horses?
No, not at all. I went to boarding school in 1968 in Germany. There I learned to ride. But what's interesting in my story is my dad was born on a cattle ranch the early part of the last century in a little place in Texas halfway between Midland and Abilene. So I have that gene, and it's just manifested itself in me in the last 10 years or so.
It's just been a hobby since I was a young kid. And I used to do the regular trail rides that went into Texas to Houston every year for the Fat Stock Show and Rodeo that they have every year in February. And for that for many, many years. And there's a week's vacation, camp out, dancing and partying, and spending time with your friends and your horses.
The competition, I mean, it's great to have a new horse and help him along and then start winning on him, and that's probably my favorite part. And then the camaraderie and the fact that we raise money and give to charities every year. And it's just all very rewarding, the whole experience.
I was with my wife for 10 years, and we used to show horses. And then we separated, divorced, and so did the horses went. And I worked and never had time for horses, and now I'm a cowboy.
I did a little bit of riding in Rhode Island and Massachusetts, but it wasn't really till I got out here in Palm Springs that I really kind of took it on full time, and I absolutely love it.
My partner also rides and also has a horse. So we've been to Canada, we've been everywhere.
We were high school sweethearts, and I met her at a rodeo in high school, and we were married for a little over 10 years. And still friends, and yeah, she's a horsewoman still, and we're still in contact. Yeah.
That almost sounds like the first half of BROKEBACK Mountain.
I relate to BROKEBACK Mountain.
I was gonna say so. Yeah, that must have been an emotional movie for you to watch.
It was touching. Yeah, it was nice. Good.
The Smithsonian Institution in Washington, D.C. also is about to open, or has plans, I should say, to open a full-time exhibit on the history of gay rodeo. Isn't that something? And what a prestigious institution.
I love that.
In California, there's only Palm Springs and San Francisco. And then there's several in Texas, Oklahoma, Arizona, Las Vegas, there, and then all over the East Coast, there's a lot of rodeos. In Florida, there's quite a few.
1984, when I first heard about, I had heard about gay rodeo before 84, but in 1984 I was in Houston, Texas, very involved in the country and western bars, and I had a bar owner approach me about being involved in gay rodeo. And then in 1985, Texas organized their Gay Rodeo Association that I was very much involved in. And then I moved to Colorado, and I was involved in the Colorado Association as well. And then I moved to Palm Springs, California, and through connections of all the years of the different friends, they got me interested in the Palm Springs Rodeo Association.
Each year it gets a little bit bigger and a little bit better. Our attendance is going up. And people come from as far away as Texas to compete. Texas and Colorado, and of course we have quite a few people from the local tri-state area. A lot of guys and gals come down from Nevada and come over from Arizona. So
have been on a good note to be able to produce some nice rodeos to where that we could donate money to charities as we've set up to do. We are a non-profit 501(c) charity. You need to stop. And and I look forward to continue on as long as I can.
So, for people that may not understand that rodeo is in fact a humane activity, address concerns that maybe it isn't.
Well, we operate under the parameters established by the International Gay Rodeo Association. They take animal safety and human safety both very, very seriously. Our rodeo will not start, and it will not continue unless there's a veterinarian on site. That veterinarian gets encumbered with some sort of issue or problem, the rodeo stops until he or she is available once again. So we do take that stuff very, very seriously. Keep in mind that many and nearly all of our contestants are either horse owners, ranchers. They certainly all are enthusiasts. And with that in mind, and because they have that inherent love, they ensure that everything they do, everything they're associated with, is in the best interest of our animals.
Well, I would like to invite all people of all aspects of life that's interested in rodeoing, whether watching or participating, being involved.
Thank you. Hey.
Thank you very much.
All right, thanks.
Yes, it will be online.
All right, thank you.
You're welcome.
Visit us at hotrodeo.org.
In a safe place, I got room to breathe. Been a long chase, but at last I'm free. These open woods, I knew I could find peace here. Nothing like the city where I got tired of the running, the catching up. I got hungry for the stunning high mountain tops. So I made some plans, some dreams to catch, to promised lands, to find my path, see the planet from greater heights. I have found a place out of time and space, far from city lights, up on greater heights. See the blue sky, feel the wind that blows, get the rush in, heaven only knows. I'm all alone, still lying far from lonely, on a journey, on a winding road. Got tired of the running, the catching up. I got hungry for the stunning